You're watching Nomad Collision and RV Repair.
Your most trusted RV repair facility for complex repairs and customizations, as well as being your Flex Armor applicator for Southwest Virginia.
Hey guys, it's Luke with Nomadic Camper and RV Repair. Now I know you all have been asking about Flex Armor, and we're about a week out from that. We've got most of our equipment in, and we have a few other things that we're waiting to show up. So give us about a week and we'll start spraying those lifetime no leak guarantee roofs. But today we're going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes of what's going on in the shop. We have multiple projects going on, so we're going to go around to Tech and let them tell you about what they're doing. All right, first one we got is Tyler. Tyler's going to tell us what he's working on over here.
I got I think it's a car hauler because it's got a winch inside. Just rewiring the whole unit from scratch.
Was the thing pretty bad when it came in?
Really not that bad. I mean, it's got some problems with the runners and the way that they routed the wiring through the floor. They did tiny little holes in wires right through them, so they rode right clear through.
Oh man, so we do wiring on trailers all the time, livestock, utility trailers, enclosed trailers, race car trailers, campers, you name it, we do it. We get a lot of wiring for like marker lights and brake lights and brakes, electric brakes actually not working or it's damaged. We deal a lot with the equestrian community, with horse trailers. They get damaged, they're out there, they're getting beat out in the field, and things happen, but we're here to take care of it. So we got another unique job going on over here. Let's go see Tanner and see what he's doing. What you got going on over here?
Marking out some window framing in this old Airstream type camper.
Okay.
What I've been told from the other guys is things from right after World War II. They were given out to the workers to help rebuild, and they put them together themselves. I guess I'm the next one to put it together.
Yeah. So this thing is called a rolling home invader. And there's not very many of them out there on the road, and now there's going to be another one because we're actually fully restoring this coach. Tanner's put a new subfloor in. Right now we're oversizing the windows. The windows actually used to come to here on both ends, and they were square, and we're going to actually put round windows from Lippert. Just to give you an idea, here's one of them right here. We're going to modernize it a little bit and get it back on the road and restore it for this customer. We got another unit over here that we're actually working on, an AC unit. So it came in for a furnace and AC issue. So Malachi's checking it out. So let's go in here and see what he has to say. As you can see, here's our Flex Armor setup. So these are our platforms that we have for around the shop for Flex Armor. This is where we'll be spraying and putting those lifetime no leak guarantee roofs on and getting rid of membranes and lap sealant maintenance because the biggest worry about a camper is leaks. As you all see in our videos and pictures, we do a ton of water damage here. So hopefully with Flex Armor, we're going to start minimizing that issue across the market. All right, so Malachi's been working on this AC unit and furnace. So what did you figure out here? What was the complaint and what did you find?
So I tested the furnace, wasn't getting any power to the furnace, overrid the power on the two remote wires. The furnace did kick on. Found that one of the remote wires coming from the furnace to the AC board was dead. Did a diagnosis by removing it, going through the system to check voltage, and found that the blue wire had become disconnected at the power switch.
Awesome.
Therefore, it wasn't powered up. I'm closing that up now. Did a test on the AC. First checked clean voltage. I had 120 volts. It was doing a short cycle. As the short cycle continued and activated, the voltage dropped to about 95 volts on the system. That shows that there's about 27, almost 28 amp increase on that. So I checked the compressor. The compressor is short cycling, activating its internal thermal protection, and the board in the AC is responding to that. That is what's causing the overamp to reduce and then the short cycle itself. So I've diagnosed that this was just a loose connection and the AC needs to be replaced. It's a faulty compressor.
So, you know, this customer came in and the furnace was not working and the AC unit was not responding properly. You know, we even get coaches sometimes that like, well, my furnace is not working, but my AC unit worked all year. Well, a lot of cases, specifically like this one, the furnace is actually tied into your AC unit. So, so it communicates through your actual AC unit controller. And we ended up replacing the controller in the AC unit because of the communication issue. And we get a lot of people that question us, well, why does that have anything to do with my AC unit? Well, that's because these talk together through one thermostat. Unless your coach has its own thermostat just for the furnace and then you have another thermostat for your AC unit, it's likely tied together. So we'll let him get back at it here and see what else is going on. So this coach right here is actually in for some water damage. The original customer complaint, now of course this is all, you know, all newer and we're putting it back together. It's kind of on hold right now because we're needing some more adhesive. But the original customer complaint is he had a little soft spot in the floor and he was asking if we could just patch it because it wasn't secure and he wanted to just fix it. So basically we ended up looking into that soft spot and it actually ended up being the whole back wall was rotten here because this window was leaking. So unfortunately this ended up being a lot larger job than the customer originally anticipated when he dropped it off. So we actually ended up ripping all this Phylon off. We redid the subfloor in here and restructured the back wall. We put in all new substrate material. We're gonna put foam board insulation in like we have here. We'll put new Phylon on, which we bond that in-house. You know, a camper is manufactured, you know, unless you see the corrugated sides, they have the Phylon on the sides. It doesn't come on the wood and it doesn't come pre-bonded. We actually bond that in-house now. So that's what we've done for them and kind of waiting on some glues and then we'll get it knocked out. Otherwise, that pretty much wraps up what we have going on for today. Again, you guys stay tuned on our Flex Armor.